Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. We are here to watch another episode of Severance, and this is the Season 1 finale. It is called The We Are, obviously a play on Rickon's book. We ended the last episode with Dylan turning the knobs to wake everyone up, and they're all in not great places to wake up. So I don't think the mission's going to be super successful, but we'll find out, I guess. Either way, I'm excited to see what happens, so before we jump into this, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video, it means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, and then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon or joining YouTube memberships. You just sync up your own copy of the episode and you can watch along with me. I also post Severance reactions slightly early on Patreon as well, so if you're interested in that, consider checking it out. But other than that, let's jump into the Season 1 finale of Severance.
What?
I said, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Mark?
Yeah.
You sure you're okay?
Yes, I'm sorry. I just I got a little woozy. Gonna stop by the bathroom.
He is not doing good. He just wakes up to a room full of paintings that are like the most horrifying things in the world.
How many of those have you had?
Just this one.
Good. We need you nimble. We gotta get down there. You're on in 20.
I was on with the board earlier.
She's a keynote speaker.
Gabby.
Natalie, hello. Hi.
And you.
Gabby, this is Helena Egan.
Oh my gosh.
Yo.
Helena. So good to finally meet you.
She is an Egan. Not just like an important person, but she's like real important. That's trippy. He just has to hold this like that?
This better be working, assholes.
Damn, dude.
So Rebecca smells weird.
Rebecca smells weird.
Yeah, and she was making chewing noises, but she was not chewing. Just be prepared, because you might have to share a book with her.
Mm-hmm.
How's our baby?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna assume you mean that in the It Takes a Village sense, and she's good. She's hungry.
How's our baby? Hopefully he's smart enough to realize that is not his child. Little precious little baby. Your Audi likes the sound of radar.
Mark, we were just discussing whether it might have been a wiser move for your sister to put off introducing the child until after tonight's event.
Mark, you don't have
Why?
to weigh in on that.
Look, obviously, the child is an absolute angel.
That's my sister with the baby?
Exactly, it's his
Yeah, dude.
sister.
Yeah, dude. You can't give yourself away by asking these kind of questions.
I've been asked to share my book with you.
So I've heard. Rebecca.
Rebecca, I have small eyes, so I have to read pretty close.
Okay, well, I'm sure.
Why did we choose you to share
And
the
I have
book?
some sores on the back of my head from my bird. You might see them.
Okay.
From my bird?
This is gonna sound weird. We're close, you and I.
Yup.
Can we talk privately? I just have
Okay,
to.
my dearest ones, we are nearing that hour, so if you'd all peacefully waft into
Okay,
the living
let's talk
room.
at the first reflection break, okay?
He's not gonna have enough time. Ooh, he's a veteran. Interesting.
the photo display is very moving. Well, seeing that and seeing you and hearing what you have to say, all of this could really make a difference.
I hope so.
And please,
Definitely.
thank your father if you see him.
I will.
Bro, the CEO's her dad? That's crazy. This is gonna be so weird for him to, like, go out there and see his literal, like, prophet.
Mark, can you hold that for a second?
He's like, what the fuck is happening?
Before we start, there is one person that I would like to thank first and foremost.
Mark.
Family is both my bedrock and my inspiration. So I dedicate the reading to my firstborn daughter who is here tonight. Eleanor, I love you.
He's realizing he's related to to the prophet. Yeah, crazy stuff, dude.
Who are you?
Damn. They made an art exhibit about her torturous life. Are they gonna include the fact that she tried to kill herself? Maybe this is why he decided to sever, so that he didn't have to think about, you know, maybe he had PTSD and he didn't want to have to deal with it anymore. Or that's his dad's stuff. Maybe all these medals are his dad's, not his. Or maybe he followed his dad into the military.
End of chapter.
Amazing.
Let's all take a...
He's amazed.
It was transformative. I'm gonna have to change my name again.
Again?
Mr. Hale, Rickon.
Mr. Hale.
You sound like a sad old hamburger waiter prattling on about sauces. You hamburger waiter, what the fuck is that? Jesus, why do I ever open my buffoon mouth?
Right. Book is brilliant.
Okay, Mark, thank you. You don't have to say that. I'm well aware of how I come across to you.
What? No, I mean it. Your book, it opened up the world for me.
Mark, are you okay?
Yes.
Are you on drugs, Mark?
This book changed my whole life.
You actually read it?
Rickon.
I know I sometimes make you feel less than for having had the procedure. And I regret that. You had to deal with Gemma's passing in the way that was best for you. I was scrolling through old pictures this morning and I found one of the four of us on the crest.
Show it to him. Show it to him. Show it to him.
Have that on you, picture?
Sure, I should.
Rickon.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, thank you both.
Belf, get out of here. I need Mark to see that picture. No. I'm gonna kill myself.
When you hugged me before, you suddenly became tense. What was that?
Don't worry about it.
I didn't know I did.
Well, you did. You're tense now.
Yeah, sorry, it's just parties.
Did you mean what you said before? About your plans?
She's probing him.
Of course.
Tell me more.
No.
You know, I'm so sorry. I'm on uncle duty for my sister, so I'll be right back. Okay? Okay, thanks, Miss Cobell.
Oh, no! Brother, you gave away the gambit. She knows now. wonder if they faked any of these pictures.
Oh, thank God, Mrs. Selvig. Hi, can you take her for a quick sec while I talk to Mark?
Of course, love.
Thank you.
Is Mark all right?
Yeah, he's fine. Thank you. You're an angel.
She's gonna kidnap that baby.
I'm all yours.
The workers are our family. And I remember being confused about that as a kid.
The
because
workers
I thought
are
that
our
I had a few
family.
100,000 literal brothers and sisters scattered around the world.
Except you don't even treat your any self with any respect.
I took a separate job because it sounds freaking awesome. So no, I don't think severance divides us. I think it brings us together.
Damn, dude. What a faker. Oh, she dipped. She left that party ASAP.
Greetings.
Did you take the baby?
Damn it, Milkshake!
What did she do with what did she do with the baby? Damn. How did he get this? Irving Bailiff. Oh, he's found Bert's address? He's gonna go visit him. Hell yeah, dude. Do you know how to drive? He's gonna go visit his lover. Is it her dad?
Helena. You look so nice. Like a film.
I don't like the way that you speak. You got giant hands, dude.
I cried in my bed when they told me what she tried to do to you. What that innie tried to do.
Why did you say it like that? It's like derogatory. That innie.
You were going through with it. The grandfather would cherish what you've done.
The grandfather.
You will sit with me at my revolving.
What does that mean?
Do you remember when I brought home the first chip to show you? The prototype.
No, so long ago.
It had the blue and green lights back then. I remember you said to me, "It's so pretty, Daddy. Everybody in the whole world should get one." They will.
Not if she has anything to do about it.
They'll all be Kier's children.
Mr. Egan, Helena, it's time to head to stage.
That dude's a freak and I don't like the way he talks.
Not me atone for my actions, but me.
Break the mirror, slit your wrists. Okay. Why did you say that? He's gonna get to Bert's door and then go back to being outie. Dude, is that your car? It's a bitchin' car. Hey, yo. Big pimpin'. Do you know how to drive? We rocking on pure instinct right now? Just sheer muscle memory. He's like, how the fuck do I know how to do this?
This is so insane.
They need to send people down to check every inch of that place, like inspectors or whatever. Is that a thing, inspectors?
Yeah, they're inspectors. Mark has, out here, you have been trying to figure out what Lumen does, what you do.
He doesn't even know down there.
I just want to know why. Why he put me in there.
He lost his wife. You lost your wife. A little before you started at Lumen.
Gemma.
It was a car accident. And at first, you tried to keep teaching.
I was a teacher?
A professor of history. You tried to go back to teaching 3 weeks after she died.
3 weeks?
She was just still in your veins, you know, making everything hurt. Which is why I guess you thought a severed job would... He hoped you'd be spared from the pain.
But you were not.
It's a nice name, Gemma.
We were all really close. It was great. She was wonderful.
Show him a
She
picture.
made you wonderful.
He's just tapping the brakes. Is that Miss Cobell? She just flies past him. Girl, do you still have that child with you?
They told me not to talk to you.
The goddamn OTC's been triggered. Mark S is a fucking idiot.
What? That's not possible.
Dylan, they've been plotting this all along.
Helly's at the gala.
I'll take care of Helly. I'll fix it like I fix everything. Get to the security office and shut it off now. Shit.
Damn. The way he runs. Just leaning so far forward.
God damn it! Dylan! Dylan!
Sorry, big poppy.
Fuck you, Mr. Milchick! Dylan! Dylan!
Hold true, Dylan.
Jesus, I totally forgot. Cobell. Why is Cobell here? My boss from Lumen, Ms. Cobell, she's at this party.
What are you talking about?
I mean, she's dressed different, kind of a flowy purple outfit, silver hair.
Mark, are you talking about Mrs. Selvig?
Maybe, but her name is Harmony Cobell.
And she works at Lumen?
Yeah, she's my
Yup.
boss.
Jesus fucking Christ.
She has your child. Can you imagine if, like, if she just took this child and has it in the car?
Dylan.
Oh, no, everything's gonna stop.
Come on. You are the refiner of the quarter.
Mrs. Selvig, she has Eleanor.
What? Excuse me a moment, okay? Honey? Wait, what is going on?
Oh my God, her car's gone. I gave her the baby and she left.
She left?
I handed her the baby.
With Eleanor?
And she left.
Have we looked everywhere?
Yes.
Okay, let's go inside and look.
Oh my God.
She took that. Did she straight up take the baby? What is your plan? As she's like whipping around these curves, their baby's just rolling around in the back seat. Oh no.
I can get you any perk you want, Dylan.
Are the Tempers the sex
There's stuff
workers?
you don't even know about. There's paintball.
Paintball?
There's coffee cozies. Dylan, come on. Just say the word and I'll get you a coffee cozy literally right now, Dylan.
Literally right now you can have a coffee cozy.
Remember my fucking kid being born! You have two others. I can tell you about them.
Liar.
Just open the door and I'll tell you their names. Come on, Dylan. Dylan?
Ugh. I'm nervous. Ghost ride the whip. She ain't even got time to put it in park.
So one of the things you learned growing up as a
Miss
teenager.
Cobell ghost riding the whip.
I'll tee you up.
Damn,
Just
girl,
stick
your
to the talking
arms are
points. Use
shredded.
the line about how you see your innie as your sister. They'll love that.
Got it.
It's gonna be great.
Natalie, your arms are yoked. You must work out a ton. Bert! Bert, my lover! Notice me, senpai! Oh, he's talking to someone. Do you have a boyfriend? No. A husband? At least you're still gay on the outside. Damn.
She's not in the baby room.
Have all these rooms been checked?
Of course she's not in the baby room. You literally just came from the baby room.
Oh, thank God. Devin, I got her. Devin, she's here. I found her. I found your child. I'm the one who found her.
What a pretentious douchebag. I'm the one who found her. Oh, see a picture. See a picture of Gemma, please.
Dylan?
He's not gonna see it in time.
Kind and empathetic revolution that puts the human being at the center of industry.
Is it you? It is you, isn't it?
I'm gonna kill your company.
Your company? Who the hell do you think you are? No. Your friends are gonna suffer. Mark will suffer.
Come on.
But we will keep them alive. In pain.
Why would you tell her this?
From someone who can tell us all about it firsthand.
Bro, look at the picture.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank God.
Helena Egan.
They have your wife, Mark. Oh, and he's not going to be able to tell her that Gemma's down there.
And everything they told you about Severance is a lie. We're not happy. We're miserable. They torture us down there. We're prisoners! She's alive!
God damn it! Oh, brother. Bro, that episode was so stressful. Oh my God. I was like, the entire time I was just waiting. I was like, they're not gonna be able to do what they need to do. They're not gonna say what they need to say. Like, they're gonna get stopped at the last second. And they almost do. But Helly gets her speech off. She tells everybody what's going on. Mark, oh my God, Mark, every time that he's about to like see a picture of Gemma, I was like, brother, like, see the picture. Like, Rickon is about to show it to him. I'm like, ah! And then he gets brushed off, and then he finally sees it, and he screams, she's alive. I wonder if Devin will like understand what that means, or if she'll just be like so disoriented emotionally from like her child almost being kidnapped. Like, if she'll be able to put that together, I don't know. But that was just like, oh my god, what an episode. Freaking Dylan's a champion for holding that for so long. He was holding those switches for probably an hour, well over an hour at least. Like, what a champion. Like, how long was he prepared to hold that? That's kind of insane. Okay, let's talk about each individual character and kind of like what they experienced as an outie or as an innie on the outside. Let's go Irv first. So he like obviously wakes up in the middle of this painting thing and is like, this is weird, and he immediately starts exploring. I think we realize that he is a veteran, and his dad is also a veteran. He seemed to have like some subconscious knowledge about like where things were and like what to do. Like, he knew how to drive. Like, he wasn't great at it, but he had like the muscle memory of knowing how to drive. It feels like his outie like prepared for this moment. He had a ton of info about Lumen, about where specific people at Lumen lived, where he lived. Like, he was waiting for the moment that his innie woke up so that he could like put all the pieces together, or at least that he would just have all these pieces for the eventuality that someone finds it all and can put everything together. But yeah, like, he knows a lot. He's got names of everyone at Lumen, so like he had to have gotten this somehow. So I'm guessing he worked at a different like a different department at Lumen. Maybe he was security, because he's ex-military, so maybe he had some role in security. You know, maybe he had a role in taking people down to the testing room, where they're like, maybe that's where they're perfecting the chip, and maybe that's what they're doing in macro data refining, is like perfecting everything. So like maybe he was like muscle, kind of like Grainer maybe, and then he saw something that he wasn't supposed to see, or just wanted to switch, and you know, I don't know, and so they switched departments, and so he like subconsciously knows that area, but then like, yeah, some subconscious stuff is also bleeding over to his innie, obviously. But yeah, he has a ton of info, so he was probably fairly integral into the company if he has all of this info about these people and their addresses and all of that. Like, that's kind of insane. But he gets in the car to go see Bert, because obviously he wants to go see Bert. He loves him, and then he gets to his house and he realizes that Bert is happily with another man. Like, oh, that's a disaster. Like, what the frick, dude? Why can't he just be happy? And he's pounding on the door, and Bert's gonna open that door, and it's gonna be outie him that is at the door, and it's just let them be in love. Ugh. Maybe he's not gonna recognize him when he opens the door, or maybe Bert is like more involved than we think and he will recognize him. It's just, that's a disaster. Like, that's a total bummer. Helly. Let's talk about Helly for a minute. Oh my god. So like, I've been theorizing all season that she's someone important, and I thought like maybe she was part of the board or was just a higher up at Lumen. Turns out she is the daughter of the CEO. Like, she's a legacy. She is a direct descendant of the grandfather of Keir himself, or Egan, whatever they want to call him. Keir Egan, that was his name, right? That's his last name is Egan. So she's a direct descendant. She's been part of this from the get-go, and this was like their whole thing, their whole pitch to turn the public in their favor towards Severance, is to have her go down, do her little photo shoot, you know, work for Lumen for a little while, you know, and then come back up, do the speech, probably never go down there. They would just be like, oh, she disappeared, right? Like that's all she did is she went down there, worked for a little bit, enough to get those pictures, and then, you know, I wouldn't do anything that, or I wouldn't have anyone else do anything I wouldn't do. And like, yeah, you're gonna go down there for a week and then never come back down there again. We know how you people work. You know, this is Undercover Boss. But yeah, she's an Egan, and she's giving a speech, and this whole like art exhibit is about her and how great her life is down there and how much she loves it. And they're feeding dumb lines like tell them the line about how you and your innie are basically sisters, and it's like, fuck off. Like, she hates her. She literally tried to kill her. Like, come on now. Oh my god. And her dad, the CEO, whatever his first name is, that dude is a freak. That's not a real human person. That guy's a freak. Like, what is going on with that? Like, I don't even know. Like, he didn't seem like a real person. Like, he talked so weird, and he seemed like he was like half of a personality. And so I you know, that there could be so many possibilities with that, of like touching on the reintegration and like severing of personalities. Like, maybe part of him is severed. Maybe that's how they're doing it. Because he's talking about his revolving. She'll be sitting next to him at his revolving. What does that mean? Does that mean like, is there a revolving door of CEOs? Like they keep recycling the same CEOs at this company? And maybe like they sever part of their personality. Like they sever half of them, but they don't make... Maybe they don't make two separate personalities. Maybe they sever. I don't know. Maybe they like copy his brain or personality and then sever it, or they sever it and then copy the rest or whatever. I don't know. But he just seemed like he had like half of a like he had no emotions, and he was just like, "Do you remember when you were a girl and I showed you the first prototype?" It's like, stop fucking talking like that, you psycho. What is wrong with you? It's just like, don't like that. Maybe they're revolving. Maybe they just continue to cycle through the same CEOs, and it's kind of like a Get Out situation where their personality just gets put in a new cloned body brain, and they're just like on recycle number 10 at this point. And obviously they need outside blood or whatever to like keep the cycle going, because maybe their cloning tech isn't perfect yet, so they have to have literal real children. And so Helly is like the product of a random woman and then this recycled CEO program. And that's why he only has half a personality, because like half of him is severed. Like they stored half of his mind in a computer so that when he comes around again, they can put it in and he can be CEO again. And maybe that's also what they're perfecting. So then like maybe his next go around, he'll be a more full-fledged human. Possibly, I don't know. They want the whole world to get this stuff, and it's just like, brother, like, you're psychotic. Like, I hate you. Oh my god. That's freaky. But yeah, Helly, she gets on stage and she lets him know. She's like, we are being tortured down there. We are not happy. Like, I tried to kill myself. Like, it is bad juju. You don't want to support this. And then it switches, right? So that she got her speech off, and that's the important thing. Mark, he wakes up and he's just so confused. Like he's tossing out these like probing questions when he's talking to his sister. He's like, "How is our baby?" And she's like, "I hope you mean in the it takes a village sense, right?" Like he's trying to figure out what's going on. He figures out they're related, and then he's sitting down for this book thing, and his mind is blown, right? He's Rickon, and he's like, what is happening? He figures out they're related, and he's just like, this is the greatest. Like, he completely forgets out about the mission, and he's like, this is the greatest day of my life. Like, this is incredible. He has a whole conversation with him outside where he inspires him and is like, this book changed everything for me. And poor Rickon, he doesn't realize that he's talking to the innie, and he legit just thinks Mark has like completely changed his mind about him. It's just so funny. And then Miss Cobell, she's asking him probing questions. She's like, tell me more about your plans. And he's like, I gotta go. And he screws it up. Oh my god, like he didn't think about it. He said like, okay, bye Miss Cobell. And that is what screwed everything up, because if he never says that, she never calls Milchick, and then we never have to like we don't have to figure any of this out. Like he doesn't have to rush to tell them about Gemma. Like, oh man. But at least his sister knows a lot of stuff now, because he told her everything, right? Well, mostly everything. Told her as much as he could about what's going down there. And so she is on the inside for knowledge now. Who knows how much of it she'll retain, because it was an emotional night for her with her child potentially being kidnapped. I think it's good that she didn't actually kidnap this child and she left it in a room. But for a while I was watching, it was so funny to imagine like this baby either in the passenger seat or in the back seat. The back seat seems funnier. But as she's just like whipping around these curves, I'm just imagining this baby like tumbling around in the back seat, just flopping about, you know, because she doesn't treat babies with any sort of respect. When she was doing that little like training thing, as soon as Devin looked away, she was like, like, I don't care about this baby. So that was just funny to imagine. But no, the baby was safe and sound. Ugh, stupid, not as fun. So who knows how much info Devin will actually retain. But yeah, I'm so glad Mark saw that picture though. Oh my god, I was waiting. I was like, brother, if you don't see this picture, I'm gonna kill myself. Like, I am so mad. Oh, I was so mad. And then he sees the picture. He sees the picture and he is like, you can tell immediately he is enraged. Like, he doesn't even really have the emotional connection to Gemma that Audi Mark does, but he recognizes it. Like, I think subconsciously he feels the emotion, right? Given the fact that like he is now aware that the entire reason he is down there is because Audi Mark believes his wife is dead. And he sees it and he's like, it's a lie. Like, she's alive. The entire like structure and reasoning for my pain is built on a lie. Like, I'm down there because of something that's not even true. And I'm like, I'm being tortured and I hate my life, and she's not even dead. Like, that is probably infuriating for him. But then also, he's like, yo, I know her. Her life sucks. Like, she's down there and her life is booty. Like, absolute cheeks. She's so sad. Like, he's probably enraged on her behalf because he feels, like, we've already seen that he feels sympathy for her and, like, wants the best for her while they're down there. And he was wanting to fight for her job. And now he's realizing, like, that's my wife? Like, it's just a flood of emotion. And he's just like, this is the worst. And he desperately is, like, trying to communicate, like, she's alive. Who knows if that's going to be successful? I mean, he had the picture in his hand, so hopefully they can put the pieces together, but, like, he re-severed right at that moment. So Devin's just going to be like, what are you talking about? Like, who's alive? And then he's going to be like, I don't know what you're talking about because I'm an Audi again. And it's just like, and then they end the episode there. And it's like, how dare you? How dare you? Freaking A. Two of the funniest moments in this episode for me was, I mean, one, Rebecca. That lady's a freak. I don't like her. Every one of Rickon's friends is freaks, and they should all be killed. Like, just end their lives. I hate them all. But that's an honorable mention, is Rebecca being like, I have sores from my bird. It's like, you freaking weirdo. Two, another honorable mention, Milchek running, like his hunched over, like, not hunched, but like just leaning so far forward on his run. Super funny. But the things that I found just weirdly the most funny, I mean, obviously the thought of that baby rolling around the back seat, but the moment where Miss Cobell, she pulls up to the gala, and she gets out of the car, doesn't even put it in park, and just starts walking up the stairs, and I just was like, ghost ride the whip? Like, it's just, you know, if you ever had a bike or anything, like anything that can move, like everybody has ghost rode the whip. Like, if you haven't done that, you are missing out. Go get on a bicycle and ghost ride that thing, yo. Oh my god, that's the best. We used to do that, like create little jumps and then ghost ride your bike off a jump. Like, oh my god, that was so cool. You try and break your bike. Super fun. But by far the funniest moment in the episode was when they find the baby and Rickon's friend is like, it's me, I found your child. It's like, you douchebag, you're the second one in this room. You did not find this child. You're like so pretentious and you want this guy to like you. And you want like the attention, and it's like, what are you, 8 years old? Like, just so stupid that he's just like, I'm the one that found your child, nobody else. It's just, oh man. But no, yeah, this episode was crazy, ended on a crazy cliffhanger. I don't know how people waited. How long did people have to wait? Like 2-3 years? Because I know season 1 came out, and I think people were expecting like a year to come for the next episode, but then COVID happened, and like the writers' strikes happened and all that, so I feel like season 2 got delayed quite a bit, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, because season 1 came out like 3 years ago, and season 2 just aired. So I can't imagine waiting like 3 years for the second season after that cliffhanger of a finale. Like, that's insane, brother. Oh my god. But yeah, oh man, this show's incredible. Arguably one of the best shows I've ever watched. I think Andor is still entrenched at number 1. I don't think that's ever gonna change, honestly. Like, I mean, who knows? There could be a show that comes around where I'm like, that's better than Andor. But even as an, like, if someone's a non-Star Wars fan, Andor is still one of the best TV shows ever made. But as a Star Wars fan, like, if you enjoy Star Wars, Andor is the pinnacle. It sits atop everything. Like, it's crazy how good it is. And it costs so much money. Andor costs $650 million for these 2 seasons. Like, that's an absurd amount of money. But yeah, back to this show though. This show is top 5. It's top 5 for me. I think it might be Andor, then maybe Dark on Netflix. You know, the German show Dark. This might be number 3. Doctor Who is up there in the top 5. Just because, like, some of the highs of Doctor Who have been higher than anything. You know, especially David Tennant's run in Doctor Who, like, that's incredible. And then weirdly, like, a show that I don't watch anymore at all, but I watched religiously growing up, is Sports Center. like I don't know, like, Sports Center in my top 5. Maybe Ted Lasso's up there. Ted Lasso's are really, really good. I don't know, like, but even just after 1 season, like, this show is one of the best shows I've ever seen. Hopefully the quality continues. Hopefully they don't do a Westworld Westworld, if it was only one season, is also one of the best shows ever made. Like, season 1 of Westworld is god tier television. It's easily in my top 10. Like, if it was only season 1 of Westworld, in my top 10 shows of all time. But then they kept it going, and the second season on was still good, but like not nearly the same quality. So hopefully season 2 of this show maintains the high quality, because this was incredible. And season 2 kind of became a kind of cultural worldwide phenomenon based on how good it was. Like, it's, yeah, damn, dude. And there's still so many unanswered questions, you know. Oh god, I don't even want to start to speculate about what might happen in season 2. Like, surely there has to be repercussions for what just happened. like they can't just go back to work after all this, right? Like, that's, at least I don't think. But then in the description for episode 1 of next season, it says Mark returns to work under different circumstances. Secrets from the outie world come to light. Like, what do you mean he goes back to work? Like, how do you allow that to happen? Like, what are you talking about? I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, this finale was incredible, anxiety inducing. I was on the edge of my seat like the whole time. And I'm so thankful I don't have to wait 3 years to watch the next episode. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'm very curious to see how you guys feel. Otherwise, if you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon or joining YouTube memberships. You just sync up your own copy of the episode and you can watch along with me. Again, I post these reactions slightly early on Patreon as well, so if you're interested in getting next episode's reaction before everyone on YouTube, definitely consider supporting. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.